One thing I really like about the Nikon Z series is the ability to adapt the Z mount to the F mount, and there's other third-party adapters coming out as well. But today what I'm doing is I'm focusing on using one manual focus lens with the Nikon Z6. Now this is the Z7 with an AFD lens that would need to be manually focused, but I'm being filmed right now with the Z6 with the 50mm f1.8 E-series lens, and that's the focus of the discussion today. So first things first, let's get things started. Let's roll back the clock and get that on the camera and get it out shooting. No, that's too far back. Let's try that again. Now, I will say that the Z-series cameras with adapted lenses are not the prettiest thing in the world. You do lose a little bit of the mystique and nostalgic feel with that adapter pushing the lens further out. But from a feeling and usability standpoint, I feel like it works really well. And what I do want to show you before I start showing you some pictures is how I set up the Z6 to effectively and efficiently work with manual focus lenses. All right, the first thing we'll do is we'll go to the menus, and I'm looking for shooting option D10, which lets me control my peaking highlights for focus. I'm going for peaking level 3 and a highlight color of red. Next, I'm going to configure the AF on button by going to the custom control assignment, selecting that second one down, which is the AF on, and I have it set to zoom on off. And I set it for high magnification so I could really come into the image and see it as close as possible. So I'm moving the focus point around. We'll focus on R2D2 there. And I click the AF on and it zooms me right in, and I click it again and it zooms me out. Now, as I move the focus there, you'll see red flashing when I'm in focus. And it even works when you click AF on, and it's more sensitive, so you can really get in there. I like the screen on the Z6 too, even without the flashing highlights. I took a shot there, it zooms me back out. I actually took two. That's not exactly what it looks like on the Z6 when you take one. I'll take one more here. Just a moment. There we go. That's what one photo looks like on the Z6. It's pretty slick. You can compose by getting the focus area where you're going to want to manually focus, get it to where you want it in the scene, compose the image, then click AF on to get the view to fine-tune your focus, and then click the shutter button. Even if you click the shutter button when you're zoomed in, you've already locked down the composition, so you're going to get the composition that you want, and then the moment you take the picture, it zooms back out so you can compose your next shot. It's pretty good overall. It's actually a little bit better and easier than I expected, and you're going to be able to do that with your manual focus lenses and your older AF or AFD lenses that were autofocus with a focus motor in the body, but the Z series doesn't have one, so you'll be manually focusing with those as well, just like the Z7 here with this 24mm AFD lens on it. So let's go ahead and take a look at some pictures.